Course Guru channel. Today we are going to discuss introduction to LWC, and we are going to create our first LWC component. So before jumping to create the LWC component, we will discuss some brief about how the evaluation of LWC will happen. So what and why LWC? Initially Salesforce and introduce the user interface we are going to develop by using the Visual Force pages. So this Visual Force pages is more like a server centric. So after that, what happened? They from the server centric Visual Force to they came to Aura. So this Aura is like a mobile friend. You can able to develop both and web and mobile application. So after that, they are coming now to Lightning Web components. So this Lightning Web component has some advantages over Aura and Visual Force. That is, this Lightning Web components built on ECMA. ECMA stands for European Computer Manufacturer Association. This is actually enforce some standards for the JavaScript. So if you see this diagram, it started from Visual Force, from Aura, and now it Lightning. So this ECMA it's more into web stack. So it evaluated from 2004 web stack. It came to 2019, and this LWC built on top of this web stack, and it has some advantages. So these are brief about LWC. And now what we are going to do, we are going to create our first LWC command. So this LWC is short form for the Lightning Web components. So most of the times we are using this for the building the web user interfaces. So if you want to build any user interfaces in Salesforce using customized way, usually we will use the LWC. So in order to create LWC component, so if you already in last session I discussed how to authenticate your ARG with Visual Studio Code, so VS Code. So if you see here, I already connected to my ARG directly. So if you want to create your LWC component, press Ctrl Shift P. So you will get list of commands related to Salesforce. So if you see here, SFDX create Lightning Web component. So when you click this one, it will ask name. So I given contact list. So it will going to create certain components, that is contact list.html, contact list.js, and meta file. So it will going to create HTML, JS, and meta file. So we will discuss each and every. So HTML, first we will go into HTML. So the HTML, the whole code you are going to return, this is wrapped by a template. So this is a template is must. So inside this one, I created Lightning Web card, Lightning card. So this Lightning card having the title and icon name, and I created one div, and with paragraph, this I written hello Salesforce, and I written one Lightning input. So this input is we are going to give some input. So when this input I am capturing the value, and this value I am binding here. This is one important thing we need to know. So this curly braces, this is actually your binding value. So whatever the value I am going to give this to the input field, so this is going to reflect here. So I written one event, so onChange event. So if I go to contact list.js, so this HTML have associated JS file. Here already I have one variable greeting, right? So this variable I declared here in the JS. So this value, whatever the value here, I am binding to this input. So this is going to populate. So initially this is going to populate with the LWC. So whenever I change this input field by deleting the default value, so that is again assigning to the greeting. So after I develop this component, in order to deploy, what you have to do, right click and click on deploy to ARG. So here you can able to see deploy source to ARG successfully ran. That means this component already deployed into your ARG. So I will go to my ARG. So I already added here. In order to know how to add this one, so go to edit page. If you type here your component name, contact, so what are the components you are pushing from the ARG, it will going to reflect here. So this component you can able to add anywhere in that page. So I am going to add here, save it and close, come back. So it came here. So here if I see default it is this input field I am assigning to LWC, right? So if I change some value here, part of LWC something, so that this value is reflecting here because I binded this value. This whatever the value I am entering here, I binded to the paragraph. So this is brief about this thing. And one more important thing you need to know that along with the HTML and JS file, you have one meta file, right? So when you create this meta file, by default, this file it will not have these things. I will remove this one. It will be like false. So what is the use of this meta file? So if you push this with this default value false, it will not show in the edit page. The component will not be visible because easy exposed is false. So in order to make visible your LWC component in the lightning pages, you need to make it to true, and along with you need to put these things. These are the targets. So this means the target is lightning app page, record page, home page. So if you want to visible your LWC component only in app page, you have to put only target as lightning app. If you want to put your LWC component visible in record page, lightning record page, so you need to keep this target as a lightning record page. If you want only in home page, you have to put this target. So based on this one, for example, if you put app page and if you try to add this LWC component record page, it is not possible because you made the target only in app page. So if you put all the thing, it will be visible in all these three components. So this is brief about LWC. In next section, we are going to see some of the important topics like parent to child communication, child to parent communication, and what is the shadow done. These things we are going to discuss in later sessions. Thank you.